Hello gentlemen, welcome back to the Manchester United career mode. In the previous episode, we had a world of games indeed. We had the Leeds game, Sheffield, but most importantly the Chelsea and Liverpool game. We have to beat Liverpool in the Cup, which means in this episode we have got a Cup final. We're at the end of the season against Bournemouth in the FA Cup. However, to kick off this episode, we are going against second in the league against Liverpool. Now, I feel like if we can get this win here, we can pretty much stimulate to the end of the season in terms of the games. Maybe if we get the win against Sunderland as well, because let's be realistic, we just want top four to actually finish in the Champions League. So let's just quickly get to this Liverpool game here and not mess around and get into this game. As you can see, 6 offers, 7 offers, 8 offers coming in through now with players wanting to leave. But let's get into this game. We don't really want to discuss that right now. We just want to get into these games. I'm assuming it's for players that want to leave. Yes, it is, which is a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. They have to go to improve this team. But this is the lineup here today, ladies and gentlemen, against Liverpool. Big game this already. Some new updated player faces, like Theo Hernandez in the bottom left-hand corner, looking very nice indeed with the new paces. Kind of like the ones they were in the previous FIFAs, but now they've been updated, which is very nice, a bit more crisp for this game. I'm over a result here against Liverpool. Back-to-back wins against the Scousers. Let's find out. So yeah, then Manchester United versus Liverpool. Let's see if we can come out on top on this one and get the result. I'm hoping we can get this one over the line here, because we get this and hopefully Spurs kind of bottle it, whereas in third and fourth, we could pretty much need similar at the end of the season if we probably play the highlight game against Sunderland. Was dodged down there to fly invert, so got a bit fortunate, goes into Gakpo, and Mazzoli does enough. I don't know, I've taken everyone's suggested comments as well in terms of who to potentially sign next season. We don't play this, including this guy here. People have been saying if he wants to go, let him go. So we'll probably have to do that indeed. Tottenham 1-up against Aston Villa. Ideally, Aston Villa can get a draw or the result there and bring it back, and we win this game. We're definitely secure in Champions League football indeed. Zildaz here can go for the back posts, and Cunha was there. But Alisson collects it pretty comfortably. But not many games in this episode today, so I want to quickly get it into Season 2, as I like to end the season quite short, so then we can get into the next episode as soon as possible with the next episode. And kind of start off a bit fresh, making it that episode just about signings, not really about game and play with the United team. But into Isaac, and good block from Codename, the captain. They couldn't get down on there. Gakpo gets the block to deny the pass down the line. And we work it inside to Cunha. Sesko in the middle. Passes himself, but actually surprisingly word into Bueno, who got the player of the month in real life, and unfortunately is ruled off offside. Didn't look he was onside, hence why I played the pass. Obviously already triggered the run from Sesko's attempted pass that he actually passed himself. Try inverts into Isaac now. Isaac just in turning, but again our teams are stepping up. We couldn't get out of there, but during alright. Jared Braithwaite there, not the best clearance. Inside there into Isaac, get a good turn, and Isaac makes it 1-0 at Old Trafford. Good hold-up play there from the Swedish man. And fly inverts. Surprisingly not doing very well in real life for Liverpool, but in this game he's doing well. And what is this replay here? We're just looking at the halfway dot, if you could say that. But here we go again here. He just holds the ball up there, absolutely bodies that in Euro, to be fair, and just timmies it into the bottom right corner. Not the best start for Old Trafford. So Old Trafford, United find themselves 1-0 down to the mighty Liverpool, looking to secure second in the league, with Arsenal clearly Premier League winners this season. But can we retaliate straight away? Back post turn. Bueno was going to come on to that. And it's unlucky. Arsenal in front of the 1-1. Fair play. Gakpo into Mo Salah. Mo Salah trying to get past the new updated face picture of Theo Hernandez. Oblap and run there. They've left a man short there. And Cunha can work it inside. Can we get one more to Cunha? I actually wanted it to Cunha first, not Sesko. Hence why I tried to just quickly lay it off to him. Was in a better gap. We get a good ball here. Could be on. Sesko. Overlap and run there. Zildaz is through. And Zildaz is one-on-one with the keeper. And it's top right. And Manchester United would equalise just before the break of half-time. With who knows, our new number 7 in Keenan Zildaz. A mistake at the midfield cost Liverpool a goal going into the second half. Good play, good ball from Sesko, good hold-up play. Finds the little crevice on the gap there to Zildaz. There's an easy finish onto the top right corner. We're back into this game. Now, I'm hoping we can kind of just see either 1-1 to half-time and do the double on Liverpool in the second half. We've got the likes of Mo Salah, who's been incredibly quiet this half. You expect him to be a bit more involved, but there's one thing I've noticed from Mo Salah in real life. He has been very quiet, but I think Arne Slot just keeps him too far out on the wing. He needs to be more inside, where he can be a bit more dangerous. That's where he's dangerous the most, but he's inside and Jared Braithwaite does well. We're just going to clear a line, so that should be half-time. It will be with a bit of a poor clearance from Theo Hernandez. But not a bad half, but I think, if anything, it's a bit more of a 50-50 game. If anyone, I will have to edge it towards Liverpool. They've had a lot more possession. But we've had one chance, and we have taken it. Liverpool's had a bit more of the open play, but it still remains 1-1 going into the second half. So we're going to make the one change here, and that's Mazraoui goes off for Dalla. Just, to be honest, I just felt like it, to be honest. I mean, there was nothing more against it. Similar kind of players, I feel like maybe Dalla's a bit more attackive going forward. Maybe I'll just offer that a bit more, maybe. Isak. Into Cody Gakpo. A little bit of trickery there. Got about 3 bodies on him. McAllister cuts it inside. Gakpo, though. And there is Dalla there, does well. Get the ball up quick if we can. And I should have taken that. I must... so I do apologise there, I must admit. Probably should have took a touch there. So stuck in my throat there, not ideally. Flying verts, well done. But not well done enough. Little ding there. It's unlucky. I like the idea from Sesko. Oh, flying birds had a bit of a mare. Trying to get past, and Virgil collapsed onto him straight away. Isak. Oh, and they found a gap there as Mo Salah. He should have ran into that gap, but he's played inside the flying verts. Flying verts plays it there. Gakpo to Salah. Isak, and Isak makes it 2-1. It's good play from Liverpool. And the guy comes on from Mainu. 17 goals this season for Alexander Isak. And again, it's Florian Wirtz and Isak linking up in that midfield. Both had incredible games. We could have capitalised a bit better, but these replays have had a mare once again. But once again, we're climbing up this game to try and scrape something. But that's a bit of an annoying one there. Good finish from Isak, though. You can't take away from the striker. So I'm going to go a bit attacking now. I think we're getting near the 80th minute or maybe 75th minute. We maybe need to try and see 1 or 2 different attackers. Maybe they can offer something in this game. But we haven't been our best. Theo Hernandez plays it inside there. Inside to Sesko. Sesko gets a hit there, but Sesko's got a bit of a good angle there. And we've seen it. He has scored from them angles before, but it gets blocked. It's a good opportunity to try and get the 2-2 draw there. Gravenberch. Into Wirtz. Wirtz into Corquez. Gakpo. Into Wirtz. Into Mo Salah. And the good interception from Jared Braithwaite all on his own sum. Good passes it. And Bueno's out wide. And now Man United's on the counter-attack here. Zeros has scored on the back post. I did see that, but can he get the shot off in time? He does. Try to find the top left-hand corner. Couldn't find it. Mount comes on Vicuña. Arne Slot. Looking a bit petrified. I think maybe trying to bring this back. We are still attacking, yes. Can we be more attacking? We'll have to change the tactics for that though, but realistically we just want to get on with the game. Bring Pong plays inside to McAllister. McAllister out to Corquez. Gakpo, good turn there. Gives it in to Florian Wirtz. Wirtz turns and shoots. And it's 3-1. And Florian Wirtz is rolling back the clocks back like he did in the Leverkusen days, where he was absolutely cooking, but he's brought it to the Premier League against me in this career mode. 2 assists, 1 goal. Man of the match usually sends me to the shops. Pitted top right. And looks like Liverpool have got their revenge on us with us knocking them out in the FA Cup. So a disappointing one here. Looks like we're also going to walk away with a defeat against this very stronger Liverpool team that we've seen in the FA Cup. Let's say that, because we could have won the FA Cup a lot more in terms of that game. A lot more. But they stepped up here. We haven't been the best. But this is why we're not the Premier League champions, because we cannot get the results here sometimes against these big rock teams. We have done, don't get me wrong. But in the Premier League, where it matters the most, that is where you need to get the 3 points. But today, it could be an embarrassment show for us. As they're going for again here, and Isak now, and it's 4. It's an embarrassing show, turning into now for Manchester United. Isak with a hat-trick. 3 goals, 1 assist for Florian Wirtz. And we're looking for this game to be ended very quickly. We have not been our best here today from the last previous episodes. We have been brilliant. But this episode, so far, well, this game, we have took a massive blip with Liverpool thrashing us in a 4-1 thriller. So not the best here, you know. I feel like it is just a blip. I'm hoping it is, considering we have got Sunderland away, who've been in good form and very good form in the Premier League this season. But obviously, career mode, they haven't been. Can he go for it? I was going to say maybe go for the goal of the season. The guy's got a good angle here. Ugarte pulls it to Mason Mount. Mason Mount's got a consolation. Mount has found a consolation. It's actually a really good finish, to be fair. And it's not letting me celebrate. I don't really want to celebrate considering we've lost, but it ends 4-2. Mount's just doing a weird celebration. He's had a really good season, to be fair. It's a good goal he picks up. But it's too late. Unfortunately, it's a consolation goal for us. Doesn't make it look so bad now, a 4-2. Again, the free plays have had a shocker. Frustrating one to defeat it, but it is what it is. We're going to end it here on a 4-2 loss to Liverpool at Old Trafford. So going into our next game here, and it is against Sunderland. I did say we're going to get a highlight here, but I'm pretty convinced that we can probably get the win here, considering where they are on the table, and I think that was a blip. But we need to get a result here. As you can see, Manchester City is slowly creeping up into that third space with Spurs and Newcastle. So it's getting very tight for this Champions League spot. But I'm hoping we can get the result here. I feel like we can against Sunderland away. Am I going to be right on the quick sim here? Bit of a gamble this one, and it is with Cunha getting a double, which is very nice. In terms of the results here, Liverpool actually drew to Chelsea, it seems like, which is absolutely ideal. We have got Brentford here, and I think we might have a little bit of a gap here to potentially go for another quick sim here. In terms of the offers, as you can see, I'm going to ignore them because we all know who they're for. We're going to wait to January to see and hopefully get better offers, because to be honest, they're very unrealistic. It's from Liverpool, Arsenal, teams that we don't really want to sell to, like Man City as well. We want to really sell them abroad so they don't have any competition for us right there, but it's getting really tight. Do we gamble against Brentford though, ladies and gentlemen? I think we do. I think we've got the leeway to do it. I'm hoping we can pick up another result here. We're getting through this last month very quickly, and we do with Belieber, with a late minute winner. We've actually Gerrard there in the 69th minute, obviously not the Liverpool bad boy. Back in the day, Zildaz is well, and Cunha's on fire. I mean, ideally we need a Premier League side to bottle it for us. We really do, but we've got now a full 90 game. This is where we want to pick up some silverware. Now, last time Bournemouth played us, they actually gave us a very good game. I'm hoping it's not going to be like the Liverpool game like I played. I'm hoping we can come out here and get the result. We are the strongest side this season by a country mile, but it is the FA Cup. Anything can happen. Before we get into the actual game of this, though, we just want to quickly have a look at the Premier League with our last two games here. So it looks like Manchester City borders. So I think, ladies and gentlemen, we can probably just end the episode after this game and simulate to season 2, assess really what's going on, how much money we got to play with, and go from there, because I feel like we could be pretty safe, especially potentially getting the win against Norwich. But for now, though, we're focused on the only trophy we can potentially get this season, and it is the FA Cup. Can we pick up a bit of silverware this season and get Man United back on the right track of winning the silverware? We have to get past Bournemouth first. That won't be in the FA Cup final. Let's see if we can do it. So here we go then, Bournemouth versus Manchester United. Now let's see how we get on with this game. Obviously, in the first night game, it didn't go well against Liverpool, but that was Liverpool. This is Bournemouth now. I hope we can get the result here. Private. Oh, that should be ours there. Can we get up for it? Could be the last time we see Kobe Mainoo, really, in a Manchester United show. Well, a lot of them, to be fair, but our captain will probably be leaving, and we're potentially through, and we are. This is the gaps we wanted to see. And then Bueno, can he find Sesko? A little headed back, maybe. Not the best there. I'm hoping he could flick that on, because he didn't make the best run originally. I mean, to be fair, we probably should have played him. But going back to Bueno, yes. Not Bueno, sorry. Kobe Mainoo. His last game, because after this game, we'll probably get a quick sim the last two games, and he'll probably be going in season 2. So hopefully we can end his Manchester United career with a title here. That would be ideal. Ideally, we don't want to bowl this because we're in a really good opportunity. And I think out of all the Premier League teams that we normally see in these simulations in these career mode, you like to see the likes of the Chelseas, the Liverpools, Manchester Cities, but Bournemouth could get away with this one and take it off as with rebuild. Working inside there. I've got to take better choices here because I feel like these gaps are opening up. I'm taking too long. I'm not choosing one. So, me myself, I do need to switch on a little bit. Can't get a good lock on in. Clark's going to run through, but a dodgy pass. Sends it the wrong way. Ball over the top there for Bueno. Which means United's probably best player this season in terms of real life. No idea with that. Good pass so into Semenyo. And Semenyo with a good quick snappy turn. Their danger man. He puts it wide. Very, very unlucky indeed. A player that I will be assessing, I think, in the next season. I think he'd be quite a decent potential pickup for a rotation of right winger. As much he is definitely not going to be that in real life, but with Bale being that overall and having a good season. Hang on a second. Zeros with a finesse. So I forced to Sesko. Try to find the top right corner, unlucky. But yeah, he's a good player. Very good player. That could be ours. And Trafford has to play the back to Torreira. Christie on the ball now into Kluivert. Kluivert into Tavernier. Back into Christie. Into Adams. Into Cook. Kluivert on the ball. Christie. That should be ours. We need to find a goal here though, lads. But Mazraoui loses it quite poorly. But try to get out quick there. Trafford. Good play this into Evolution. Break does well with Fosa Semenyo. And London's there with a good save. First chance of the game goes to Semenyo and Bournemouth. There we go, please. And Sesko, good touch there, but just needed to get in front of it. Could have used his speed to get away. Into Diakate. Into Trafford. Cannot get this ball out again, but we finally do. But can we find these passes? And here we go, Man United. Gonna be on with something here. And Bueno, play it. It's the slippery surface again. It just gets away from you. Okay, I mean, I must admit, I need to hold my hands up a little bit. I need to be a bit more crisper with the team. But in terms of that, I don't know if it's because I know this might seem really daft here. Maybe because it's raining, maybe the slippery surface. I need to time them a little bit earlier. But I must admit, it's been a very stalemate, boring final so far. Both teams had okay chances. But nothing's really cracked through the surface yet in this final for both teams. So going into the second half, I decided to make no changes. I've kind of looked myself in the mirror and told myself to wake up. Because I've been very poor, I would say, so far. And it could be through here. It's not a bad idea for myself, but it doesn't go through. I should be honest though. And he does. Trying a bit of trickery. Lays it off to Believer. Out to Bueno. Back into Believer. Into Cunha. Was trying to get on a good turn there. He's been very good throughout the quick simulations. We've been seeing him scoring. So he's probably the best informed player for Man United in the last couple of games. Oh, and you're with a bit of a bad challenge there. That player might be down injured as well. I think that's Kluivert, which I'm not going to be happy about that because that's probably one of their better players. Still down. Into Adams. Plays it into Evolution. Tried to lay off to Semenyo but couldn't get it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I would have been absolutely fuming if that went in. But luckily he missed it. Oh, the keeper's had a mare there. But that probably should have been a red card, to be quite honest. The studs are up. Oh my Jesus. I mean, that was close. That was very close. A typical EA goal that would have been. Oh, but Zilas is trying to gap it. And here we go. Zilas surely gets the goal here. The finesses it. And Petrovic with a good save. And a Euro. Into Cunha. Can he get away? And Cunha can get away indeed. And Petrovic has read the low drone into the bottom left. Better from Man United though. Both teams going for it now. Over the top. Tavernier. Christie. Into Evolution. Lays it off. Just hold the jockey button and watch the runs. They're going to commit and we're going to commit. Christie. Into Adams. They're being very passive here. They're being very patient. Picking out the right pass. Bournemouth. Into Kluivert. They're still holding the ball. Into Evolution. Shot a goal and this is a good save. Did we do that? I'm not sure. You can see the defence giving a big one to the keeper, but I think it's time. So they'll 1 or 2 subs to come into the pitch and the game. So a triple change here with Mason Mount coming on for Cunha and Magnus coming on for Sesko. And we've also done a Garcia on for Baliba. So let's see how we go on this though. Got a Magna on the pitch straight away. And he's got the pace. Look at him strive. Trying to send him to the shots, but can't do it. He hasn't got the skill. We've seen that. I think I've seen a comment section saying about his agility and, well, in general, his actual dribbling, all of it. It isn't the best. And I thought I got away from him there. Not that bit of skill. I thought he had that in the locker, but the defender did brilliantly, to be honest. Maybe I should have used his strength a little bit more. Maybe try and push the play off the ball. Adams. Well played. And can we go on a bit of a counter-attack here? Maybe. Oh, I try to find him, but again, the striker. Maybe I should have just kept on Sesko. Maybe. On pass. Sesko on the ball, and here he comes. Christie. Out wide we go, and I think it's going to go out for extra time, and it is. We're going to extra time for a final that's ended goalless. Oh, that was a chance there with our striker. Maybe I should have just kept running down, but I just felt like it would have been a bit more of a narrow gap, so we had to cut inside. But it's goalless, and we go into the extra time. So the only change we have done is Delent comes on for Lenny Euro due to the fact he has got that yellow card, so he's going to come onto the pitch today. But let's see how it goes. Could we be seeing a penalty shootout? You never know, but are we going to see a winner in these extra time stages? Andy there. Number 9 trying to close. Truffert. Soaking down with rain, but who's going to get the winner here today? Adams. Well from Delin, but it falls into Semenyo. Semenyo twisting and turning, but he doesn't release the shot. But Mount now. Magnus. Oh, he's just left it too late again. Ball at the top there though. Release well played. Release some. Cliver. Semenyo. Adams. And the Semenyo. Oh, it's not nice when they dribble it like that. Can we get the pass through? Oh, this Mount needs to be quicker. It really needs to be quicker because the through every time. Bournemouth have really committed forward. And it ends goalless still. One last half. And we're looking at penalty shootouts. Incredible. I mean, as much as it's a stalemated game, we always like to sometimes see these games go this long. Makes it a little bit more entertaining. I can't want this got to be a goal. So here we go once again. The last 15 minutes. Go on attack. I really think we can nick something there, but we just got to pick these passes out a bit more. We need to be showing defeat. And hitting it. Pass there. I told you, some Bournemouth give me a hard game. They always do. And here come short, lads. Bournemouth are kind of parking the bus there, seems like. Need an option. Striker's there. Mount, make a run. I'll make a run in that little pocket with gap there. He wouldn't have been through. Didn't does enough. We head it back. But can we get the pass through? And we do. And Magna. Oh, this little Torreira, he's brilliant. I mean, he's literally done 2 incredible challenges against our striker. Oh, that's dirty. He will play on for the advantage, Joe. Christie. And the Scott. One last attack here, potentially. He's through. He might be on. Is he on? Oh, the rest pulled it. He has pulled it. And it looks like we'll be on a penalty shootout. So I'm going to try and get some attackers on to increase our chances on the pen spot. So the only change we have done is Diallo comes on for Mazraoui because he's in attack. I'm just hoping he's got an okay. Well, definitely should have better penalties. But let's see what happens. But hang on just a second. Oh, and I thought the ref was going to allow one last chance. But it's not been the best final from myself. Is the tactics all wrong? But we look at a penalty shower in the FA Cup final. Who is going to lift up this trophy? Bournemouth or Manchester United? Let's just go into it straight away. Let's just go for it. Here we go. Christie versus Lemons. Who's going to be the hero today? United play all the keeper. Gonna go left. He goes bottom right. Why am I getting tutorials on a penalty? I know how to do this. And Bueno, number 19. You expect him to score, and Petrovic saves. Everything's done. Number 9. Save from the keeper. Gotta score this, Theo. Theo Hernandez scores. 1-1. Semenyo. They're a penalty taker. They're a danger man. Going top left. He goes top right. Zildaz. Our new number 7. And Petrovic saves. Adley. Can he step up in number 21? He goes down the middle. And it looks like Bournemouth are going to get this advantage. And Menga has to score. And number 9 goes down the middle. We have to save this as we've lost the FA Cup. Their captain steps up to the plate. Number 4, I'm going to go right. Can we save it here today? And he puts it away. And I haven't got a face cam, but my hands are on my head. It's not the outcome we wanted. But that is football. I'll hold my hands up. We wasn't the best. Me playing the game, but the team wasn't the best this episode. We saw glimpses in the Liverpool game that we wasn't at our best. And it's copied and pasted itself into the FA Cup final, where we was definitely the favourites. But Bournemouth take it to pens. The boogeyman team for me, it seems, this season. And you got to give your hats off to Bournemouth. It doesn't always go the way we want it. But I look at the positives. We've got to an FA Cup final. Season 2, we can really then revolutionise this team, as we did take over halfway through. But we've got to be better. I've got to be better. It's not the way we wanted to end Season 2 trophyless against a side we probably should be winning. But that is football. Shit happens, unfortunately. The underdogs have won the FA Cup. Fair play to them. We can't watch this. We continue on. Well, for the rest of that season, we are just going to wrap it up here and just go through these games, simulating quickly through as I feel like we can get the result to finish in the top 4. We've got the draw against Northern Forest right there, but let's just see how we are on the table. I think we're absolutely fine. I think in terms of goal difference, we might be okay here. Yes, we'll be fine for the top 4 as Newcastle are nowhere near us. So it is what it is. We're just quickly getting past this game here. I'm hoping we can finish third. That will be kind of ideal here. Let's just quickly sim this and go through the players of the season. Actually, Brighton get the goal there from a man that a lot of people like on my channel, in Costellas there, getting 2 goals for Brighton to get the result there. But it is what it is. I think we're going to get Champions League football, which is the main goal this season, realistically, isn't it? We do finish 4th with Manchester City going into the 3rd spot, but we have, like I said, got Champions League football. That was the goal this season, was Newcastle just short of it, which is a bit unfortunate. Not the way we wanted the end of the season, but like I said, it shit happens. I mean, that is football, and Karima can't always go your way. But the player of the season, for me, I'm not too sure. I think, to be honest, you're probably going to have to go with the goal scorers here. I think Sesko, I think at the very start when we took over, was very good. So I think he's probably my player of the season, but the likes of Marcus Rashford, he'll be coming back next season. Jadon Sancho would be if you could perhaps revolutionise his career again as a rotational one. Other than that, though, the team really kind of stays the same. So for it, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to simulate into Season 2 and end the video there and assess what we need to do in the brand new season. So here we are then into Season 2, and we have arrived with 185 million to play with. Like I said, we have got Champions League football this season, which will be very nice indeed. Obviously, I believe this is the qualifying round, so we won't be able to see who we've got yet, but we are back. We are back where we belong, which is very nice. In terms of the squad hub, though, we have got these players here, which I see approached by Atletico Madrid for Theo Hernandez. We've got a lot of players. Zildaz approached by Real Madrid, so we've got a lot of opportunities to do stuff here with this team. We've got 6 offers here, and this is the offers so far. So we've got Theo Hernandez here, which we're probably not going to get rid of. Zildaz, who they've come for a massive offer there for the 21-year-old. Kobe Mainu, like I said, wants to leave for Alex and will be on a swap deal. And a massive lad. So of course I will pick everyone that you guys suggest in the shortlist with my own picks that I find that can probably boost up this team as well. In terms of maybe changing formation, tactics, you name it, please let me know in the comments and we will assess it. But that is the budget this season so far, ladies and gentlemen. 185 million. Of course that could be potentially increased to like nearly 300 million when we sell players. But we'll have to wait and see. But if you did like this video, ladies and gentlemen, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Take me home.